about shit that they ain't never been through.
If you black in the United States, you've been through some shit.
But I'm tired of niggas complaining about shit that they have never been through. Like, you've been through some shit, but you ain't been through that.
I don't understand. What are you saying? Like,
because most of the niggas that's complaining about it ain't never even really seen real racism. These is new niggas. All of these internet niggas right here, these is new niggas.
So are you saying black people in the United States, some of them have skipped over racism?
Yes. Definitively.
Come on, man.
Definitively. You have a greater chance of being killed by somebody that look like you than to ever interact with somebody that don't look like you and kill you.
But
that's a fact.
Do you understand that it's made like that on purpose?
It's the system. The system against us. I got it.
I mean, the system is made for us to turn on each other.
People are
sure.
Who's my people?
Black people. Do you claim black people?
I'm a Christian first. I claim.
Well, I think something's wrong with that. If you don't want to say you're a black man first, I think something's wrong with
black is a construct. They told you that you was black.
Okay, well,
that's
brown.
How you start
brown
believing. No. We not brown. We not black. We not none of that shit.
Oh, well, what are we?
We not none. For me, I'm a believer in God. That's what I am. My foundation is always going to be Christianity, Christ, Jesus first. I don't claim none of that other shit. You're not gonna get me to believe in you based off of some shit that you can't control. You didn't pick it. And the thing about other cultures, whether you black, Chinese, Asians don't fuck with each other just because they're Asian. Chinese people and Japanese people and Taiwanese people, they're all different. Koreans are different. All white people don't fuck with all white people. So why do I have an obligation to fuck with somebody just because he black? Okay. And then the definition of how you define black is based off of something that a white man gave to you.
Okay, well, trust me, brother. White people, let me tell you something. I know Caucasian people
that nigga Corey like, nigga, fuck all that. He like, nigga, look, check this out, nigga. Fuck that.
I'm from Detroit. It was Chicago is very segregated. I knew nothing about Caucasian people until I moved to Los Angeles.
That's right.
And a lot of the stories I heard,
shit, I ain't know.
It turned out to be.
I don't know no fucking white people like that. Only time we really seen white people was going to school. A few, I didn't really know white kids like that. But then teachers and shit. Other than that, like you going out in public, you going to. Other than that, nigga, I don't even remember growing up seeing no motherfucking white people. And if I did see white people, we thought that was the police. I mean, that's the police over there. White person better not pull up in the set, nigga, looking crazy. Nigga don't think that's the fucking police for sure.
That's that. But back to this
Are they on
Christianity. You have to understand this. You were taught that by the people who kidnapped you. Is that a lie?
Nope.
Okay, so
we was taught everything that you know on this earth was taught to you. The racism that you have in your heart, it was taught to you.
You say I'm racist?
Yeah, absolutely.
Hell yeah, you racist for sure, nigga.
Wow.
Boy, you racist for sure. Damn sure.
I'm racist. I don't
We all
know
got a little racism in our
Well, maybe you can show me something. I don't know.
We're going to get there.
I wanted you guys to start the show off in your own, like,
No. When Brother Anton Daniels was talking to me on the phone, I knew that we didn't see eye to eye on a lot of things, but I believe we can have a conversation like men. I was like, a lot of stuff he said right now, I disagree with so much. But both of us. I'm going to try to make a point because I have the hopes. I have the hopes in reaching him in a way. You know what I'm saying? I know that ain't guaranteed.
See,
I'm not.
I think that's what he didn't like. You talking about reaching them? Hell no. They already both came in a fight with some type of like animosity for each other, some type of bullshit. You could tell. You could tell he came in with the situation like he finna get into it with this dude and he finna disrespect him. You know what I'm saying? They about to outword each other. You know, like they say, that little piece of meat in your mouth, nigga, that's the most powerful thing in the world. It's sharper than the tongue. It's more powerful than the sword, excuse me. So, shit, niggas get up there in front of that camera and nigga and get to spitting that hot shit and that nigga go bad and they gon' verse.
I'm not.
And I have the hopes that I'm gonna get y'all off of the Democratic plantation.
Look.
Yeah, because I don't know nothing about the Democratic plantation.
Everything
like
that you speak of,
throwing out insults.
It's a reflection of the same thing that they speak of. So you may not claim it, but you're a reflection of it.
Well, if I reflect something that is this Democratic plantation, I tell you what, I really don't study a Democratic plantation. I try to study being a stand-up human being where when I look in the mirror, I don't see a slick motherfucker.
Right.
That's who I
That's
am.
real shit.
I don't like slick
That's the
motherfuckers.
first thing we agreed on.
Okay, well, good. I'm glad we got there. But I get labeled all the time. I was talking to a young lady on the phone.
I'm glad we got
today,
that shit out the way, nigga. Fuck you, man.
and she
That nigga,
said,
dog.
I know you hate the
Slick
lady
ass
calls
nigga.
her the doctor. I'm blanking right
Oh
now.
my God.
Dr. Brian. And I'm like, I don't hate nobody. Where do you get hate from? And then I was on the internet. Every once in a while, I look at the pages that use my likeness and image and everything. And I listen to some of the stuff they said, and I was called bitter. And I don't know how to get money. But anyway,
Nah, you give off that. I ain't gonna lie. You give off bitter, nigga. You give
today
off.
I'm talking to a brother who knows how to work the internet well and get
dude.
money.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying?
Facts.
So it's like everything comes in its season for a man like me. I don't say I got all the answers to everything, but I am willing to talk logically to people who I feel like are able to communicate. That's what I'm saying. Because like the stuff you said, and you know, I'm like, fuck out of here. But
Yeah, 100%. And I mean, that's your personality too. Like,
And it would be boring to hear
You
just
like, nigga.
one person's take or views on things. This makes it interesting.
excuse me, ma'am, you need a mic, ma'am. You can ask on the mic. Yeah,
Anton, just a clarifying question. What about, are you comparing racism with prejudice? Is it, do you think black people can truly be racist, or are we just prejudiced?
no, I think that it's a lot of people that hate white people. Like straight up hate white people. And it's very unfortunate because they're not even the ones that's winning over here. We compare ourselves against a group of people that the majority of them was on food stamps and welfare. They would be a disappointment to their ancestors.
Right, but isn't true racism a system that
That's a
controls
fact. It is, though.
access
It's
to,
more them
you know,
motherfuckers on.
Well, that's the argument,
That's
right?
more
The
Caucasian
argument
on.
is
we can't make
EBT,
sure white people
government
don't get
assistance,
access
anything,
to certain
shit.
schools and you know, programs and things like that.
the main way that
They
they
need to be empowered to be racist, to be quite
But
honest.
see, that's what I was gonna say. Y'all, that's the argument that black people make, is that you can't be racist if you can't actually have an impact on another group of people. So it's supposedly systemic. It's false.
Really?
I just seen a guy that used to be the president of the United States of America that wound up becoming the president of the United States of America for the second time, almost get everything taken away from him.
For real.
Literally.
And
And he
then
was
bounce back.
basically being taken down by black people. Kamala Harris, Letitia James, who was the, in New York, Fawny Willis, down in Georgia. All of those are black women, specifically that met with Kamala Harris months before they actually started this campaign during the Biden administration. And it's so funny to me because then I have to ask myself the question, well, listen, if this is a construct and if it's all about white people and all of the energy is going towards a person that black people fucked with before he actually ran for president of the United States of America, but we champion Barack Obama.
Not me.
No. Take yourself out of it. We talking about the culture. It may not necessarily be you individually, but we
That's
as a
facts,
culture
though. I feel
fuck
it.
with him.
Yeah, the culture they do.
Barack
All
Obama
because
and
he's
his
black.
wife.
Yeah. All because he black.
We fuck with him.
Fuck
As a
with him.
culture, we champion him. We absolutely do. And he didn't give y'all shit except for gay marriage.
You know I know that. That's why I ain't arguing with you on this
So
point.
absolutely I vote.
Are you independent? What do you?
I'm a Republican.
You didn't know that?
I'm a conservative.
You
I'm
can
a
tell
straight
because he's
up,
going
up and down Republican.
he's fighting
And matter of
against
fact,
Trump. So you
people
tell.
need to really understand their history because Republicans were the party of black people. It's the original party of black people. They were the party that actually freed the slaves. Lincoln was a straight up Republican. When you're talking about emancipation, when you're talking about 1865, when you're talking about what we stood for as conservative means that we're Christians. It means that we don't fuck with that gay shit. I'm telling you,
Right, you said you don't fuck with the backdoor shit.
I don't.
I don't either. I don't.
That's what it's saying. What it means to be a Republican is this, because a lot of people like to say,
Because there's some backdoor Republicans
and
I
we
know.
were taught by our parents.
Come
We were taught by our parents that we vote Democrat no matter what, right? Regardless of what they stand for, regardless of the agendas that they push, regardless of how much nonsense that we see in our communities, regardless of how many people, how many Democrats actually destroyed our cities from Chicago to Detroit, all across the board. We were taught to vote that no matter what. You
I
vote
agree.
Democrat no matter what.
I agree.
But this is the
real
difference
shit. I
between the
don't know
parties
why.
on a
That's
very
just like-
fundamental level.
I don't know
Not
why, bro, but
complicated
that's
at all.
something that's
Really,
like,
you finna say it's a
that's something that's like in poverty, in our communities, like far as, you know, poverty, like that's something like stick with a nigga. Like a nigga always, I don't know why, just always go with Democrat, Democrat, Democrat. I don't know what the fuck, excuse my language, I don't know what it is. I don't know, just everybody just different. Then those who are that want to be defined, just they say they're Republican, but I don't know what it is about us and you know, that grew up in a lower areas. You feel me? Like we just automatically in our mind, Democrat, Democrat. I don't know. Let me know if it's just me or y'all. Like, do y'all like is it just a poverty thing, or I don't know, because I always thought Democrat, Democrat, Democrat. Then I started seeing the difference when I got older and started realizing what was the difference, and you feel me, the different parties and shit like that. But other than that, I always thought in my mind was always ran out to me Democrat, and I don't know why.
difference between the parties.
This is the
I
difference.
can't wait to hear this.
No. You may say that it's the same type of public politicians that take advantage of the taxpayers and take advantage of the people. The difference in the parties historically is Republicans want less government so you can do what the fuck you want to do. And Democrats want more control, so they want to control what your money is, where your tax dollars go, and what you can do with your money.
Okay, so I'm gonna
That's
tell
the
you this.
fundamental difference.
I'm gonna tell you this. And you don't have to believe me, but I'm just telling you.
He said, nigga, that's the fundamental
In
difference.
charge are not Democrats or Republicans.
I understand.
Kamala Harris is allowed to do whatever she's done.
We get that.
This new president, he's allowed to do whatever he is willing to do, or they allow him to do. Everything is allowed. There are people in charge of this nation that flat out run shit. And if
That's
ain't
right,
nobody got the power to uproot them, then we're gonna keep having people paying a whole bunch of money for houses, and a fire hydrant don't work in front of it, but they'll charge you for the fire hydrant to turn you out.
But we
He
gotta
said
listen.
no matter who the president is, there's people that's over them. There's somebody that's over the president. There's the ones that tell the president what to do. They just there's a, you know what I'm saying, they just the face basically. But they're the body. But there's a mind somewhere controlling these people and allowing them to do things. Basically what he's saying. So there's higher than the president. And so when you're trying to attack the government, it's like you can't just go for the president. You have to go to the people that's a little more higher, that tells them or allow them, as he say, what to do. You can't just stick stagnated at that.
20% voter turnout rate in the local elections.
Well,
I don't believe that none of our votes have
don't
nothing
work,
to do
right?
with
It
it.
doesn't.
I'm gonna be honest.
How?
It does, but you just missed it. We
I
have
heard
elections.
I heard
We have
everything.
less-
I can't wait till you tell me how voting
have a
makes
less-
a difference in this country.
It
We
don't.
have a less than
I don't think.
20% voter turnout rate in local.
Ain't nobody going for the sucker shit no more. We got to go.
You're missing it.
You got to uproot the people in power before a real difference happens. Voting is for suckers.
It's not. People that don't vote are ignorant as fuck.
Well, I guess I'm ignorant because I would never participate in no
People
sucker
that
shit.
don't vote, and
I'm
it's
gonna
so-
show up and vote like a sucker.
And not only is it
And they already
ignorant,
gonna find a
We
way.
had Republican presidents, we had Democratic
You're not-
presidents.
you're not
We
even
in the same
understand.
joint.
I'm talking about locally. You talking about national.
I don't give a fuck if
It
it's
matters.
local.
It
I don't-
matters.
If you
It
vote,
absolutely
that
matters.
means you in line.
No, if you vote first, the first thing that it means is that you respect your ancestors that died for your right to be able to do it.
Your
That's what it first
ancestors
It's so funny to me.
didn't do it like this. Because people went to war when the government tried to overthrow the people and the power of the people. It was wars.
War.
There hasn't been a war inside the U.S. where the people who getting fucked over are doing something about motherfuckers with 30 felonies being the president.
They're not doing
it's
that.
all
Only thing they
suckers.
gonna do is in California or whatever. Only fucking thing they gonna do is go fuck up their neighborhood. They not gonna do shit. They ain't gonna go out there and fuck up these people. They ain't gonna go out there. They gonna go out there and fuck up their own shit. So it ain't gonna even make no sense. Motherfucker fuck their own shit up, bro. Niggas not gonna go out there fuck up the white people shit. They ain't going to Calabasas, none of that shit. We're gonna go out there and fuck their own shit up.
shit
It's a
going on.
war every
Tear
day.
that shit
It's
up,
just not
for
physical
sure.
anymore.
Well, that's the problem.
It's
We need
here.
physical wars.
It's not.
Until
it's
motherfuckers
already
ready
here.
to jump it off,
It's not.
we gonna always be
Nah.
talking.
It's
But
not.
see, real gladiators don't talk. Real
No, it's
gladiators make it happen. And the gladiators, I ain't gonna lie, we are under control right now. We haven't rose up and did what needs to be done.
Who are you under control by?
It ain't, you under control by the people who will motherfucking blow this motherfucker up.
Oh, this motherfucker.
We ain't
Who
stupid.
is he? Because I want to know
Why
who
do you think that
I
ICE
wanna know
agent
who
was
he-
able to shoot
I
that
want to
woman?
know who he. Hold on. Let's be real. Fuck that woman.
Well, that's what you would say to somebody you don't know or whatever.
No.
But see,
No.
I'm on
You
the
just-
streets. I've been pulled over by the police
Who ain't on the streets?
or
I'm in
ICE
Detroit.
agents or whatever.
You in LA. I'm in Detroit. I'm in the blackest city in the United States of America. I can move anywhere I want to go. I choose to stay in the core of my city, and I choose to participate in my neighborhood. I choose to tithe to the streets. I choose to put kids through college. I choose to interact and truly use my tax dollars and whatever it is and give jobs. I employ over 50 people. I put my money in my community with my people. So I choose to engage. So when we talking about being in the streets, that don't count to me. I don't
Well,
hear
that's
that
what
shit.
should count.
I don't hear that
Because
shit.
out there in the streets where the people live that you helping, they can get pulled over and shot by a cop.
Exactly.
And an investigation will be said. But here's the truth. We know, if I believe you know this already, when the cops shoot you, ain't nothing you can do about it.
God, this is so good. This is so crazy.
Do you think that's
This
wrong what I
is
said?
so insane.
Is that what I said? I said
This
when
is
the
so
cops
insane.
shoot you, ain't nothing you can do about it. Is that a
so,
lie?
This is so insane.
But you didn't answer
Not at
it.
the point,
I'm-
man.
I'm
No,
answering
not
your
when you
question.
got shot.
I'm answering your
I don't
question.
give a fuck
It
who
depends
shoots
on the
you.
circumstance.
Motherfucker shoot you, you shit.
And the interesting
I don't
thing
give a
about
fuck
it
who pop.
is this. The majority of the people, because you like to use a blanket statement. That's like me saying all black people are stupid.
Well, have you said all white people stupid?
No, I'm talking
Well,
about cops.
you
I'm
should
talking
say
about
that one time.
I'm talking about
because
cops.
it's easy to
You
say
got- you
all
got
black
my
people are
gaslighting.
stupid as an example. Say something about the white people.
No. You're not.
I
I
don't
talk
think
about
you
white
got-
people all the time.
Well, I didn't hear you. Can you tell me?
I
'Cause
talk
don't
about
know.
Yeah,
liberal
for real,
women
man.
literally
You
being the
starting to
biggest
look
enemy
like-
of the United States of America. That's
You
the thing I
say
say every single
Caucasian
day.
female, the biggest enemy.
Literally, white liberal women are the worst thing that ever happened to this country.
What about their men?
But we gonna get there because you keep trying to get me to qualify it by participating and joining in on the core.
No, I think you're doing what's easy.
No. I'm doing
Yeah,
what's
nigga.
real.
I think you don't want to go against
You
them
know,
because if you go against them, it'll be some video of you going against them. And when I say them, I'm talking about your
White
boss.
I
So it's
don't
white
have a
people.
boss.
So it's white
We
people,
said
nigga.
that.
You
I
better
said
not.
that. But here's the
I don't
truth.
have a boss.
Your ass better not sit up there and say no stupid shit. Cause you sit up there and say something about them white people, boy, you gonna be right back, your black ass gonna be right back on the streets. I don't know though, but I don't know nothing about Anton, so I can't really say nothing about him. So I don't know what he got going, man, his motion. But basically, nigga, shit, if you got some people to answer to, nigga, you basically want to shut the fuck up and keep your money going. Basically, what he telling that nigga. Shut your mouth, nigga, and keep that money going, nigga. But, like I said, you never know who people under the wraps of, and you know what I'm saying? How niggas get their money. It's looking like the way he talking, like he don't want to go against nothing white. He got some white people in this corner or something. But you know, shit, he extremely biased for sure.
It's a reason you go after black males or black people
For sure.
quicker than you will go after white males. What are white males responsible for
No.
in this country as the
I'm
downfall
an
of
equal
it?
accountability smoke giver. I talk about everybody.
I'm just saying, I ain't heard you talk about white men
Well, you
since
ain't
you've
been
been up
listening.
here.
You ain't been listening. You ain't been listening.
I've been listening to you. I hear you
don't
taking
have,
it.
you don't have the capacity to be able to listen because you're too busy.
No. You got me wrong.
You're too busy.
My capacity,
That's the truth.
my
Because if that's the
capacity
case-
that you just criticized, that's an opinion. Here's the fact. Have you said something about Caucasian males and how they
Absolutely.
destroyed this nation? Well, what did I miss?
Let's slow down.
What did you
Because
miss?
you're
I missed
talking
it
loud,
too.
but you're not saying a lot.
No,
I-
you talking
No,
loud,
talking loud.
and you still talking around.
But what
What
you
did
trying
the
to do-
Caucasian male
what
do
you
to
trying to-
America
I'm not-
to bring it down?
I'm not getting into that.
You
I'm not
dancing
getting into
around it.
No,
And
I'm
that's
not.
why I lose respect for you when you start dancing
yeah,
and
yeah,
kissing
like that.
Caucasian males' ass.
But I
Yeah.
don't.
Don't do that in not an ass kisser of nobody.
Yes, you are. You suck the dick of
Oh,
these people
shit.
right now.
He told
You
that nigga,
doing
you
the easy
suck the
shit.
dick. That's how you get at that nigga? Oh, wow. But see, you start, I ain't gonna lie, Corey, you put yourself in a situation because you started disrespect first. Started saying that nigga was kissing ass, and you know, that's always gonna be met with some other type of disrespect. So, you know, that's
What
just
you
what it
do?
is.
Let me tell you what you do.
You gotta
Now,
own
see,
it,
let
though.
me tell you something, homie.
I don't tell you.
I don't
Ain't
suck
nobody
dick.
gonna tell you that.
I
Yeah,
don't
you do.
suck
Yeah,
dick.
you do.
So fix
You doing
that.
it right now.
I don't suck dick, homie.
You doing it right now.
Believe me
Damn,
when I
that
tell
nigga
you.
said you
I
doing it
don't
right
do
now.
that. Tell you, I don't do that.
Listen.
So don't come at me with no
You
dick
still
sucking
saying.
shit.
I'm gonna give you the same
Let's
energy.
fix
you
it.
give me.
Ah, they like, nigga, sit up. Nigga, it's a lock legs,
I
nigga.
don't do no dick sucking shit.
Hey, that nigga didn't back
I'm
down,
a
though.
motherfucking man. I don't do no
He
dick
didn't back
sucking
down.
shit.
I don't give a
I don't
fuck about
give a
none of
fuck.
that.
I tell you what, watch that dick sucking shit, cause that'll go bad.
Call it what you want.
I don't do no dick sucking,
You say a
homie.
lot of
Yeah,
shit that I don't fuck with either. You
I ain't gonna lie, that nigga stood his ground, man. He was tripping on that nigga Corey. I hope for what I look at, he was tripping on him. He definitely, most definitely stood his ground. He didn't flinch. He got, you feel me? Like, but it's like, I don't know what's the line of respect and disrespect is when it comes to content, man. Like I say, it's all content. It's all content. It ain't never content, man.
Hey, but that gay shit, oh, you know.
Never content.
Hey, homie, I tell you what. Put no dick sucking shit. Don't put no dick sucking shit on me, nigga.
Get off,
Say
nigga.
I suck a dick.
Suck
again.
it,
right
nigga.
here, right now.
Right here, right now.
I'm a respect you.
Dance around it. Dance around it.
No.
I don't do no dick sucking shit.
I'm gonna respect you because it's your platform, and I flew out here to have a conversation.
We good.
But
We good.
Like, nigga, I'm about to
We
beat your
good. I
ass.
did already. I don't need dick
Put
sucking
the
shit.
microphone right down,
Yo.
right now, and go out back. I don't give a fuck about this shit.
Homie, you just running your mouth.
I'm not running my mouth.
I
You
didn't
running your
run
mouth.
it
I don't do
You
no
doing
dick
this shit for
sucking
the
shit.
internet. You doing it for the internet. Now, if you want to say your time, no, hold on. If you want
I'll
to say
show you
Anton,
I ain't doing it for the internet.
if you
I'm
want to
saying,
say Anton,
I'm saying,
don't
I'ma let
disrespect
you
me like
finish.
that. If you want to say Anton, don't disrespect me like that. I'll respect you, but don't boss up on me because you said a lot
That
of shit
nigga
to
hand
me
shaking and
today
shit. That
that I
nigga
don't fuck with
shaking.
either.
Stop
But I'll
that
let that
nigga.
shit ride because you don't know me. You don't know me. So I'm gonna extend the same respect to you. You called me out of my name. You said some wild
Yeah.
shit, especially with regard to how
I call this nigga out his name.
Nigga,
Nah,
I'm
you
telling you
said
that
you
you
kissing
need. You
ass.
can't tell me how I get
I
respect.
got a question for bro.
So that nigga be kissing like he's black.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on, we just getting loud. I ain't getting loud.
Definitely did
Nigga, switch
disrespect.
seats.
No, this my show. This my show.
Cool, but I'll take that shit as a threat.
Okay, well, it is a threat if you're calling me dick sucking.
It's
I
a-
don't
it's a
dick
threat
suck,
that you
my
said
nigga.
shit. Man, fuck what you talking
I
about.
don't dick suck.
Fuck
If you
you
want to
talking
get back
about,
to the
nigga.
conversation, ain't no, cause you ain't gonna do shit.
Damn.
Cause you're not gonna do
Come at
shit.
me
You
with
ain't
that
gonna
dick
do
sucking
shit.
shit again, nigga.
Cause he already said it. He already said you ain't gonna do shit.
We can go all that right now.
Look, he ain't got up on you. Look at little Spody face. Little Spody face bounced up. Look. Look at little Spody, nigga. Hey, look at little Spody face. Oh, my mama. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't trying to start nothing like Brady said, right? I ain't trying to start that, but that's how Spody face should have pressed the boy. He should have bounced up like that. Hey, nigga, bounced up on some shit like that. You feel me? Like, nigga, what we talking? Go to the back. Fuck you mean, nigga, on virus. Like, but he definitely pressed, nigga. I don't know what Corey on, but that nigga was standing there.
I got
He
rights
was
too.
tripping.
Nobody give a fuck about that shit.
Look.
Hey, homie,
No, it's not respect.
I ain't falling for I ain't falling. Don't
I ain't
get out
falling.
the way. Don't get in the way of two niggas. Let me tell you something, homie. I ain't got to go out back right now, because we got to go up
Scary
back
ass.
this motherfucker. But I'm saying that dick sucking shit,
Scary
watch
ass.
that. That's all I'm saying. And if I don't say it how you like it,
If you want to get back to the
but
conversation,
don't-
we can get back to the conversation.
But just know,
I'm not
ain't no
listening to
dick
none of that
sucking
shit,
up
bro.
here, nigga.
I'm not listening to none of that shit. If you want to get back to the
Long as
conversation,
you
we can
know.
get back to the conversation.
Long as you know.
You not.
Cause that ain't
You not that tough.
Like, nigga, you ain't even like that. Nigga, you tripping, nigga. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, he definitely stood his ground, nigga. The boy, shout out to Anton, man. Anton stood his ground. He stood on business. He got disrespected. The dude called it. The dude said he was a kissing ass. He came back with the nigga, you sucking dick. You feel me?
everything straight. Ain't nobody saying I'm sucking dick no more. Everything straight.
For sure. I got a question for bro though.
Yeah, but you got
And I'm
marked
gonna
out.
respect him on that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He said what he said, so I'm gonna respect him on that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, question: given that black people,
Corey,
given that
shaking
black
like a
people are on the
motherfucker.
Democratic plantation, what do you say about the use of Christianity to make slaves out of black people?
At what, today's time or
No,
historically?
sir. Historically.
Yeah, absolutely. It was used
Corey,
in a negative
shaking
way.
like a
It can be
motherfucker,
used in
man.
a positive and negative way.
I ain't gonna lie,
You
he's
can
shaking.
weaponize literally
I ain't gonna lie,
anything.
Corey, you got Corey shaking, man. Corey over there like a nervous motherfucker. gang shit. That nigga looking nervous and scared as a motherfucker, man. Shaking like booty. Shaking like ass. I be shaking like ass cheeks over there, man. That nigga over there like this. He over there like this, motherfucker. That nigga over there shaking, bro. He mad, he frustrated, but man, the nigga said that, bro. He been said what he said. Like, what you gonna do? Like, he jumped up on you, all that. Like, I don't know which more a nigga want. Like, you want a nigga to punch you after a nigga did all that, man. I don't know which more niggas want niggas to do. Punch you, sock you, I don't know.
Corporate America, for example.
He already
You
got
can
a
use the
bunch.
internet in order to push out propaganda, or you can use it to communicate effectively with the people. You can use money to manipulate people, or you can use it to help people. And so you can't just say that Christianity itself is used. The Quran is used in a negative way in order to control people. So it depends on the person, and that's why we evaluate the person based off of their fruits instead of evaluating them based off of Christianity itself. Because everybody that calls himself a Christian is not a Christian.
100%. So I agree that the teachings of Jesus are pure. However, in the hands of Caucasian white males,
That's not true, because I know some good
the
Caucasian white
teachings of
men.
Jesus.
And I know some bad Caucasian white men.
Okay,
So look, check this out. This is what I listen.
Be respectful.
Listen, this is what I'm saying. The reason I don't have a lot of people up here at the show is because I know a lot of people aren't initiated when it comes to talking to men of a certain mind state. And I don't believe you knew what you was doing when you said something about dick sucking, brother. I
apologize.
Okay. Hey, bro, I appreciate that.
I apologize.
I appreciate that because this ain't no show. The last thing I want to do is get into it with you physically. But I have a switch.
I do too. When I'm a man, just like
I
you.
respect your switch. I respect
you too.
Okay, good. I'm glad, brother.
Good.
It ain't no fake shit right here.
Absolutely, I'm with it.
We straight. I respect your switch, brother. And I'm saying, and a lot of people don't know the way I was brought up. You can't step to men like that. So I'm not checking you. I'm just trying to let you know
We good.
that when we talk to each other a certain way, like if dick sucking is brought up, that's just like motherfucking pissing on my shoes. So I'm saying like I could get back straight. We just when I said no
Listen.
it wasn't phony.
Listen, I get into it with my homies. I get into it with my brothers. I don't have no sisters. I got three brothers, and we scrap it out. I scrap with my nephews. It is what it is. And
I
then
squabble,
we
nigga.
shake hands and we
You
keep
like,
it
fuck
moving.
all that, I squabble,
Once we
nigga.
have a disagreement and
For
we
real.
get it out of our system. So
I ain't gonna lie.
if we good, then we good.
I'm good.
I'm with it. Let's get to the conversation.
That's why I tried to explain myself right there because I'm like, this man probably don't even know that my mind is set up, Anton. My mind is set up when people do things like I call it backdooria on my show.
Mm-hmm.
When people throw that at you, it's a set off. And I'm saying like, I ain't trying to get set off. I think I'm a lot more than somebody with name calling to get at me. But I'm saying like,
But see, I don't believe you, Corey. I don't believe you, bro.
Okay.
And let me tell you why I don't believe you. Because you do the same shit that you feel offended by.
Really?
You do, absolutely.
because you just said you kiss ass.
You said a lot of shit to me that I don't necessarily care about.
I ain't saying nothing about dick sucking.
You pick and choose what's
said you kiss
disrespectful
ass.
because you applying it to you. It's other people
You
out
said
there
that you
that
kissing
don't take
ass
that
to
shit.
Caucasian.
Okay, well I'm glad you said
But
that.
you don't
Listen
remember.
to me,
You was
Anton.
talking
But
fast.
hold on, let me say this last part.
I ain't gonna lie, that's how I feel. I think that Anton don't remember what he said to him that ticked him off, but he definitely told him first, you kissing the ass of Caucasian people. And he told that nigga, well, you sucking dick of black people. But when he asked him what he's saying to him to defend him, he don't really remember. So he's playing off of, what did I say? You know what the fuck you said, nigga. You said that nigga kissing ass. If you said that I'm kissing somebody's ass, nigga, I'm gonna say you sucking dick. Fuck you talking about, nigga. Ain't no fucking, no thin line between disrespect, nigga, What you talking about? Like, nigga, I'm gonna give you just as much or more disrespect that you give me all the time. I'm gonna meet you with disrespect. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you think a nigga gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Then from there, you know what's going on. You know it's action. But I think that they did definitely too much talking. You know, even to have an understanding, then come back off camera and then come back on camera and still be talking about the shit. It's like it comes to a point where like, nigga, if I apologize, then what's up, bro? I already apologize, bro. Like, what you? I'm not finna keep on letting you keep going on and on and on and on and on about it. Like, nigga, I said that already. Nigga, if we pass it, nigga, why is you keep on bringing it up over and over? That make a nigga like that makes a nigga like, bro, why you keep on bringing that shit up? It makes it seem like you already have the issue. So if we shook it out and we came back to the podcast and you had to clear that up, come on, bro, you should have been cleared up for you. You keep going on and on about it. That's what makes a nigga like you picking type shit.
But I get it because you don't know me and I don't know you. So you don't know what I look at as disrespectful. And so as a result, I just let that shit ride. The only thing that ever triggers me is, and this is why I like to do shows in person. I told you before the show, I said I don't do no more live streams with people that I don't know. Did I not say that? Because I want to see and look in their eyes and see what's really happening, right? And the reason that is because the only thing that set me off is if somebody make it seem like they ready to do something. Then I'm like, okay, well, it's all right. Fuck the conversation.
Well, how about this?
Real,
People
that's real
may be
shit.
ready to do something for whatever reason. They want to be ready
You
to
like,
do
fuck
something.
all that, nigga.
But
I'm about to get
what
cracked
I'm
on your
saying
ass.
to you
What you
is,
talking about?
you know, in this world, they are trying to normalize.
Man, hit that like button. Make sure y'all hit that motherfucking like
injustice.
button if y'all in
They
this
trying to
motherfucker, man.
normalize,
Hit that like button. Hit that
a
like.
woman
Subscribe,
wearing
all
a
that.
thong in front of a church gathering or whatever,
Right.
and you know what I'm saying? I could handle whatever's happening
Make
out
sure
there.
y'all hit that
But
like
I'm saying,
button.
like, I'm still standing on this. I'm standing on this. If a man walking up to me with some homosexual talk, like I could take, I said this before, I could take a meeting at a brother like Tyler Perry's house because I know what's gonna happen if it go bad. The house gonna get tore up. I ain't saying that to act like I'm tough. I'm just saying there's certain things that we as men cannot say to each other without clashing. And it is my opinion with niggas that I know and where I'm from, if I say to one of my homies, man, suck a dick, everybody will get quiet that we know. And they'll be like, what is that? What is that? Because it's like, that's that homosexual talk. So what I'm saying is, you know what I'm saying? If it's one way to get a brother like me, I know brothers who are preachers that would put their religion down for that right there. That's all I'm saying, black man. That's all I'm saying.
Listen. That's where you at. So I'm gonna respect that.
Thank you, brother.
It's
I don't want no drama.
As simple as
I swear I don't want no drama, man. My life is good.
Mine is too.
I believe you. My life is good.
I'm with you.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't want you to come up here for that. It's just the simple misunderstandings that we as men can have. I think older black men like us need to make sure there are boundaries that simply can't be crossed when men are talking. And if you tell me a boundary, Anton, if you tell me a boundary, I promise you, I'm going to do my best not to cross that boundary.
I'm not.
When I'm talking to Willie D don't like when you call him nigga. And I go out of my way not to call Willie D nigga because I look at him as a man.
I can't go with Willie too. For me though, I don't give a fuck about the talking. I don't have no boundaries. I don't care if a nigga say something about me. It is what niggas say shit like that all the time. Like that's the environment that we live in. I only care about my real life.
Can I ask you a question? You just said men talk disrespectfully to you in your face all the time.
No. You did not hear what I said. You see it in the comments, all of that shit, right?
Cause I'm not gonna lie, I was lost, bro. I'm like, huh? Like, nigga, the environment. Hey, I don't live in that environment on my mama. Like, I hope I never live in an environment where niggas is talking to me disrespectful, talking about suck a dick and bitch ass nigga. What? Bro, this environment ain't even finna be an environment no more. We finna blow this motherfucker up, like, cause we can't coexist like that, bro. How can you coexist with niggas telling you suck dick and you know what I'm saying, calling you bitches and shit like that? How can you? That don't even make sense.
Yeah.
I don't care about that shit, right?
That's right, because that's for the internet.
Right. So when people say stuff, I don't take it personal because it's not a thing to me. It's just talk. The only thing I care about is what happened in real life. When I cut that shit off in real life, my life is great.
Right. Let me tell you something.
So my point is that I don't take nothing personal unless it get personal, unless it gets physical. That's the only thing I'm up on. Anything else I can walk away from, I don't give a fuck about that. My life, I can walk away and I'm probably gonna never see that person again.
I understand. So this is why the chat, I allow them, and in fact, I encourage them to be themselves in the chat. Because this is a computer screen.
For real.
But one thing I will say about, this is to the youngsters especially, because they the ones who really don't know. I'm talking about 35 and under. When you in a man's face, you have to watch how you talk to them, because face to face is a lot different than the computer. On the computer, I got
Let me ask you a question.
I'm saying all kind of shit about me on the
Let me ask you a
computer.
question.
But if they in my face saying that to me,
Let me ask you a question.
it can go bad.
It's gonna go
Why?
bad.
I'm not saying, I'm not acting tough.
Hold on.
I'm not acting tough.
I'm asking you a real question. Why do you get triggered if somebody says that to you? Like, what is it in you that gets bothered by a switch?
Okay, so listen to me. Manhood is all we gotta let.
All we got left.
You really gotta understand this. Just give me a second to
Real
land
shit.
on this.
I'm with you. I'm listening.
If we don't have our manhood, we ain't got
shit.
nothing. So
You
when a
don't got
man
nothing.
walk up to you and say something flirtatious to you, when a man walk up to you and say something where he's challenging your manhood and things like that, trust me, I don't care how savage it may seem. When you dealing with a man, you can set a man off if you in his face and you saying things that are not. I'm not talking about somebody just saying anything. I'm talking about there are certain things, like I can't walk up to a man walking down the street with his wife, Anton, and say, man, your bitch thick. I'll be like, wait a minute. Of course, by me being older, the last thing I want is drama in the streets.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is,
You not finna just walk off and let a motherfucker say, yo,
face
bitch,
to face.
that's real
You
shit.
can do it online, because it's easy to do it online.
Nope. See, that's where we disagree.
Okay, I want to hear
Nah,
that.
you
That's
can't,
where we disagree,
nigga.
because you gotta keep.
See, that's what I'm saying though. It gotta come a line. I don't know how old that dude is, but it come a line to where certain disrespect. Like, what do you mean? That's like a nigga walk up to your girl and like, what's up, this bitch? Or that's just like, or nigga see your daughter and call your daughter out her name, or say, you know what I'm saying? Like, disrespect your kids right there in your face. It's certain things as a man you gotta be like, listen, bro. If I'm willing to give my life up for this shit in the streets that ain't nothing, or give my life up for just, you know what I'm saying, just bullshit, just the shit that the street that we don't even fucking own. You know what I'm saying? Like just weird shit, willing to go throw my life away to go hurt somebody from somewhere, from another community, that some shit he don't even own over a color or a street. Like, but when a motherfucker disrespect your family, motherfuckers don't, you know what I'm saying, your wife and your kids, that's just a whole different level, bro. It's just as a man, you shouldn't even want to stand for that. Like, that, it's just certain things you gotta have morals and principles about. And this is why I'm saying, this is why women deem bitch ass, I don't want to call the dude out his name, but this is how women deem black men as bitch ass dudes. And I'm not saying that about him. I'm saying this is how they deem and look at us like that. Because if you allow someone to walk up to your wife, your wife, just imagine you got this dude, he be in jail. Imagine this dude, he can't stay out of jail, right? But he go out there, he risks his life trying to provide. He's a protector or whatever. But then you got whatever he is, loving, caring, but you just a street dude. And I'm not trying to compare it. But then and that's gonna give his whole life up for this woman and do what he got to for his family and change his life to do right for his family. And you got a dude here sitting there, black dude, that don't even acknowledge himself being black. And also he's telling you out of his mouth that he can't be disrespect. Like, it just comes like, man, come on, bro. Like, I understand it because, you know, he don't care about nobody calling him a nigga. So I understand why he act like that. He said he's not a black person. He ain't black. He don't look at himself black. Look at himself like Christian. So I understand why he allows certain things. But it's like, bro, come on, bro. If a nigga walk up to your girl and disrespect your girl or your kids in front of you, like you feel like you're not gonna do it gotta be a line that's drawn, like nigga, you're not gonna disrespect. Come on, bro.
You can't pick and choose when you can disrespect somebody and when you can't disrespect somebody, and then pick and choose when you're going to react to somebody disrespecting you.
That's
You're
facts,
wrong,
for
bro.
sure.
You wrong as two left shoes. You're wrong, bro. I fuck with you because you are one of the most disrespectful, and stand on that shit.
But I want to understand what you're saying.
Wait.
When you say you can't disrespect people, what? Make sure you explain that to me.
You got to keep the same energy across the board, bro.
I don't understand.
You can't say I'm a disrespect you online, but then you can't do nothing in person.
Well, trust me.
That's not. No,
I'm not
you
saying.
can't do that.
I'm not saying what you're wrong about. But listen, talking to somebody in person is different than talking to somebody online. And if I'm so disrespectful, what do I do to be disrespectful online? Because you said I'm disrespectful online.
You just
I would
said,
like to
you
know.
said out of your own mouth that you will be disrespectful online.
Did
It
I?
ain't even. Yes, you did. You
Did I
just
say I'm
said that.
disrespectful online?
I
You
didn't
said you can
catch that part.
disrespect. It's different if you disrespect somebody online
He did.
versus doing
He
it.
didn't say him.
I didn't say
He
what
was
I
giving
would do.
an example.
How is it different?
I
He
said
was
if
giving an
somebody
example,
in the
for
chat
sure.
room is saying something disrespectful about me, I don't hold that against them because they're
What
typing.
about when you're talking about real people?
What do you mean?
If you comment on somebody and you give your opinion on real people,
I don't want to go back and forth. I'm trying to make sure you understand what I'm saying. Do you hear me?
I understand.
Whatever I say,
He said, I don't think you hear me. What the fuck I'm saying? I swear to God, the damn nigga. Hey, that's how I be acting, bro. I be like, I don't think you fucking comprehend what the fuck I'm trying to tell you. Hey, cause niggas be caught up in their mind, man. Nowadays, people's attention span is so short, and people be just ready to argue with you before you even get your point off, and they don't even want you to talk sometime when they feel like you articulate enough. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they'll try to argue with you to make themselves out, you know what I'm saying? But them type of people, you can already sense the fool in them, right? But he understand what he's saying. He just trying to be right. He basically saying, you know, it's different when I'm online with a motherfucker and you saying certain shit, and then you in person talking to me. It's a whole different communication. You can't say the things that you would say online to me on there now. However, if I end up being in front of the same person, then I'm gonna expect for you to stand on that shit. That's where I think the communication with them is like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can talk shit about me online, but when I see you in person, I expect for you to stand on that, like, you feel me, type shit. You know what I'm saying? Especially with no understanding with a person, and you just come, I just see you. So I understand exactly what he's talking about. He do too, bro. He acting bizarre right now. He acting weird, you know what I'm saying? Got this felonious antics and shit. But I just feel like he's there to opposite go against what he's saying and go against the whole mindset of being black. And I understand that when you think about the mindset of slavery, it keep you enslaved, right? We all know that it keep you enslaved. Like just the mindset of keep thinking about being in slavery. But we also have to also understand that you're black. I don't care what you want to do. I don't care how much money you get. I don't care how many black people you stay around. I don't care how many white people you friends you got. Nigga, you're black. And when it all come down to it, they look at you like just a nigga. So I understand your Christianity and all that other shit, but it's principles too as your people, nigga. You know, first this how the order go. The order goes, nigga. First is you man first, and then after you been a man, you gotta respect yourself as your culture. You respect your people, bro. You respect your genetic mate. That's second. So, and then it's your religion. But I don't understand how people put the religion over being black and being a man. Like that's crazy to me. Like you really would put. That's crazy to me, bro. I don't know, man. It's just certain, like I say, everybody do something different. I don't know. I was kind of raised different, but I'm not putting my religion over being black and over being a man. That's don't come, fuck all that. Like that's how I'm a man first and foremost. And then after that, I'm a black man. So that's how that worked. I don't know, but everybody do shit different, man. So
online, giving an opinion of something is different than
I said disrespectful. How can you determine whether or not somebody feels disrespected?
Well, feelings is one thing, man.
You felt some type of way?
Yeah, because ain't nobody finna stand in front of my face and talk to me like they on my level when it comes to homosexuality. Like that'll start a war. That'll start a war.
We can agree to disagree. I think you're wrong, bro. I personally, I'm telling you directly, you're hypocritical.
Okay, well you can say that. I don't think I'm gonna win that argument with you now. But what I am saying to you, Anton, is when you are talking to men face to face, trust me when I tell you this, man. It's different than online. Face to face.
I'm the same person in real life as I am online. I'm gonna tell you that straight up. Right? Anybody, listen, I go city to city. I'm not an online nigga, bro. Like, I create content online, but I really am out in every single city. I done visited almost every single state. I have real meetups in real life. I shake hands. I kick it with people in real life. And I go out there and kick it with the people. I'm not different online than I am in real life. People may think that because they may have never met me in real life, but I keep the same energy. I reciprocate. Or I'm willing to walk away unless it goes up. If it's gonna go up, then it's just gonna go up and we just gonna figure it out from there. But the fact of the matter is, I don't switch up.
See, I'm not
gonna talk about you online. Hold on. I'm not gonna talk about you online. And then when I see you in real life, I'm gonna be like, man, you know I'm just playing. I'm not that type of nigga.
For sure.
Yeah, either I fuck with you or I don't.
But see, that's just one scenario, Anton. What I'm saying to you is this. This is what I'm saying to you. I ain't saying it to offset what you just said. I'm trying to talk to you now.
And I'm not a tough guy either.
I'm not either.
I'm not a tough guy.
I'm not a tough guy. I don't even want to perpetrate like I'm a tough guy. But what I'm saying is, when men stand between each other, there is energy that is being transferred. And trust me, when men disrespect each other face to face, motherfuckers can die.
I agree.
That's why when I'm talking to a man, especially face to face, I try to make sure I don't go over the line. And if I ever go over the line, I can apologize.
Is what I'm saying. I understand what you're saying and I agree with you.
Right.
Why is it only face to face? That's where we disagree.
Well, anything I said, I will say in the face of a man that I said it about.
All right, well, this
I don't go there to try to. I don't have to shock jock, even though that's something that people say easily. Oh, he's shock jocking. No. Anything I've said about anybody, I will say right to them if they're standing in front of me. And I would like for somebody to research the internet on things I've said and show me that I wouldn't say something to somebody if they were standing there. The only thing I said I wouldn't say to somebody if they were standing there, because I saw Charles Barkley in the airport one day. And I realized how big he was when I saw him in the airport. Now, I've said things about Charles Barkley. If he was standing in front of me and he said, say that shit now, I'll be like, we black, man. Come on, let's calm down. I ain't gonna lie. That's the only one.
You know what the problem with this show today is? We gotta do a part 2. Because we ain't talked about none of the shit that we supposed to talk about.
That's why, because we can't say dick sucking in front of each other, brother.
Well, I know that now, right? I get it.
And I appreciate you for giving me that. Because that shit, I forgot. I'm still Corey. Because I don't live a life of getting into it with people. I really don't.
No, Corey, you pick on people that you think ain't gonna respond to you.
Now, give me an example.
Corey, you pick your targets based off of what you think they ain't gonna do. And that's why you feel comfortable saying some of the wild shit that you say online.
But I asked you this, and I'm gonna ask you again.
I'm not gonna say
Give me an example.
No, I'm not gonna say no names.
You can't give an example.
No, I can. Would you please? Because I don't want to implement nobody into this that that'll be bad. That's not a good thing.
Well, do you understand why you saying that?
I like to speak from my own perspective.
It sounds like babble.
But you know it's not babble. It's real, and you know it's real. That's why you laughing.
I'm laughing at you because you didn't. I had to ask you twice so far.
You pick your targets
I pick on people,
carefully,
and I said, give me an example.
You pick your targets carefully, very carefully.
So you can't give me an example?
Because
you saying you pick and choose,
I'll
man.
give you an example.
Okay.
Pick and choose, man.
You tiptoed around Dave Chappelle.
You talking about the last time I said something about it?
You tiptoed around Dave.
I'll give you that.
You tiptoed like a ballerina.
But now I'm gonna give you that.
No.
When did I tiptoe about?
You went out and did that shit on a regular motherfucker. You know
Exactly.
that Dave
He
Chappelle's
gave your ass an example though.
last Netflix special was not it.
He gave that nigga, hey, that's real shit though. He gave him an example. You begged for the example. Now he gave your ass one. He's like, what? He gave you one, bro. You asked for that shit, he gave you one.
And I tiptoed around it.
And you tiptoed around it
I
because
did.
you didn't want.
I did.
You didn't want the smoke
I did.
overall, and so you
Because-
pick and choose your targets carefully.
You said I didn't want the smoke.
No, because you didn't want the you didn't want the backlash.
Okay, but look, let me say this. Because you brought it up. I did tiptoe around how I really feel with the last special. Because I'm not gonna lie. It's everything that I said the time before when I spoke about it. Hot trash. No jokes. In the future, when people watch it, they don't know him like we know him now in this culture, they're gonna be like, what the fuck is this? I'll give you that. I did tiptoe around his special. And you know what?
And
I can live with that.
And
I can live with that. But what else? I ain't trying to think of nothing else. But I'm saying, I think that was kind of.
And
You found a way to bring that
Darlene.
nigga into it.
I love you, Darlene.
He said you found a way to bring that nigga into it.
But they will not call you out on your bullshit and challenge you.
Now you trying to turn.
You asked me for the feedback. I didn't volunteer it. You forced me. I said, you know what? I don't want to do that.
That's real
Then you
shit.
said, okay, well, Anton, go ahead and keep on naming names and let's get to it. Okay, well, let's get to it then, if that's what you want to do.
Well, how about this? Let me can I
Because
respond to that?
Darlene is real chill, and she not gonna cause no friction, and Craig is happy to be here.
Okay, so can I say something about
But
this?
see,
If
I
you
don't
don't
give
cut
a
me
fuck.
off.
I don't give a fuck because I'm rich too, so I'm cool. I got my own movement. I got my own motion, so I can tell you the truth. And I think that you also surround yourself with people that will not challenge you because you big dog to them.
Exactly.
You big bro.
Okay, so let me say this since you brought up Darlene and Craig. Let me say this. You don't know our relationship. But
I
see,
know what
I'm doing more teaching. I'm doing more teaching on some real street level shit than I thought I would have had to do. But listen to me, Anton. You don't know me and her relationship.
I'm listening.
Maybe the reason you don't get the results you want from her is because there's a certain level of respect that comes from me and her relationship. That's what I'm saying. You don't know,
Exactly,
brother.
you don't know.
So that's what I'm saying.
I'm not talking about
you
you.
speaking on her.
I'm not talking about you talking about her. I'm talking about when there's certain subjects that come up on your show.
We done argued on the air a million times.
Man, come on, bro.
I'm just saying.
Corey, sometimes you be on bullshit. Nobody call you out on it.
Now I'm trying to teach you, but I don't think you catching it.
Okay, I'm gonna observe.
You don't know my relationship with this woman. You
Exactly.
don't know. So when you see it online and speak on what you see online, you can't really speak from factual
Okay.
things that are happening in the world, Anton.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. So, and with Craig, I don't know why motherfuckers say Craig don't have a backbone around me. Cause one thing I say that Craig beat most motherfuckers' ass I know. I see motherfuckers don't be fighting Craig. I see motherfuckers don't run up on him with that bullshit quick. The motherfuckers Weston ran up on Craig way bigger than Craig. So the obvious needs to be said because I believe that there's a lot of people who don't know the obvious, and I can't teach you that in an
Nah,
episode.
for real, that's
But
real
I'm
shit.
saying, like, if you ever see me around
That's one thing
anyone,
too. Motherfuckers don't understand that. They don't know, like, they think it's when motherfuckers got respect for certain people is because basically what they went through, motherfuckers are really the relationship that they got. So of course they're not gonna respond to them motherfuckers how you want them to when they got another type of relationship. You know what I'm saying? But I think that shit, I don't know, man. You asked him. He asked him to tell him though, who is he talking about? And he basically told him, nigga, this is who. But it don't matter if y'all on the podcast and you say something that's disagreement. I don't think she should agree with you all because y'all relationship and respect. Y'all on the podcast, y'all dare party to debate. That's what the podcast is. It's a place to debate about subjects. everybody get their opinions out. I may agree, you may not agree, but we there to, I throw my opinions out, you either throw your opinions out, and they're gonna coexist together. Whatever, you know what I'm saying? We can agree to disagree and keep moving on. But I don't think it's there to target or bash nobody. So when she know that she have the probable cause to do that, I don't think that she's taking advantage of it and just bashing Corey. Because she respect where she at. And she know that, you know what I'm saying? Nigga shit, she up there doing her shit. So I don't think she's trying to challenge you. That's what he's saying. And he's the type of person, he gonna rebuttal and challenge you. So he can't understand why Corey is not being challenged type shit.
If you see me around any woman, trust me, dues been paid, homie. And I can't say it no other way better than that. Dues been paid. That might not be something you will catch. I'm saying this for the streets. Dues been paid, homie. Trust me, man. Trust me. I don't be around just anybody. I can't let any type of woman just come with me and be connected to me in no way. I don't like that.
That's real shit.
If you around me, it's a reason you around me. And I'm saying, like, I don't know if I can graduate you to that next level of the conversation. And it ain't no disrespect to you.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, like, you see somebody around me, oh, I ain't just got anybody around me. Dues been paid, homie. That's what I'm saying. And I ain't saying it tough either. I'm just trying to say it in a way where I hope you can understand. Yeah. Okay. So anybody around me, dues been paid. I don't let anybody around me. If you around me and dues ain't been paid, I'm trying to get away from you. Because I don't know you. And ain't no dues been paid, so I don't know you. I don't know you.
And we spoke right before the show.
Question for Anton.
What happened?
No, I'm not talking about.
No, I understand.
You get me?
I got that. I got that. But in my case too, whenever I choose to speak up or challenge him on anything or tell him, look, I don't agree with that or what have you, I won't keep delving into it because I don't see the point. Because I know at a certain point with men like you at your age, there's not going to be any change. So why? I don't even bother with it. I just, I might say, I don't like that. I don't agree with that. And then if they want to, I'm not for it.
I'm with you.
That's it. I just don't like. I don't do that. I got way more important fish to fry. And I thought, I'm not gonna change this man's mind on stuff. So I just don't even bother. That's it.
But another thing about the ladies, since we talking about this, see, whenever I see a woman with a man, most of the time, if it ain't your wife, I already say to myself, what is this fuck shit? Why is this motherfucker in the streets with you? That's how I feel about life. So I'm saying, like, that might be a prejudice that I have.
Yeah,
I can admit. If a woman is in the streets with a man, what is this?
Why? Why do you care about that? Why is that meaningful?
That don't make
It's not that I care at all, because it's not my business. But I'm saying, like, if a man stepped to me with a woman and it ain't his wife, all I do is say to myself,
You mean like checking you?
not checking me, brother. I'm saying, like, if a man has a woman with him,
Okay.
and you know what I'm saying, it's not his wife, I don't know what the fuck that is, and I don't want nothing to do with it. That's all across the board as I've gotten older and wiser. Like, if a man got a woman with him and he say, hey, hold on, man, how you doing? This is my lady, so-and-so, so-and-so. It makes me say, okay, this is his lady. That's what that is. But I'm saying, like, if a man is in the streets with a woman, sitting next to a woman, and all like this, whatever, and this bitch ain't been explained, I'm like, hold on, what the fuck is this sucker shit? Especially if it's imposed in any way.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Tell me who the fuck is she?
And I know you know what I'm talking about, because you ain't finna act like you ain't smart.
Yeah.
You're smart than a motherfucker.
He basically telling you, see, he a square, bro, but he basically telling you, you ain't finna just bring no type of female around me, nigga, sitting around me, and she just around for nothing. It gotta be something, nigga, if he, like, you know what I'm saying? You ain't finna, you my homeboy, you ain't finna bring no broad around me, and this bitch is sitting around all in our motherfucking conversation in our mouth, and you ain't saying, hey, bro, this my girl, this my female little broad I'm fucking with. You ain't introduced her. You haven't professed no title for this bitch. This ain't got no, she don't have no substance or title to herself about her name, about her position or nothing. It's just she just always around, just looking stanky on the nigga mouth. I hate that shit, bro. For real, I don't like that shit, and I don't like that, bro. That's why I don't like meeting niggas bitches. I hate that shit. I don't like niggas. Don't tell your bitch you finna come over there to me. Don't tell your bitch you pulling up on me. None of that shit. Keep that shit over there. I don't got time for that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't go through that shit. And I don't got time for no nigga bitch. You know what I'm saying? I done had, bitch, don't come over here to the spot. For what? That nigga ain't over here. You ain't finna come through checking none of that shit. You feel me? Like, so it's just, you feel me? Like, you gotta, he basically telling me, man, every woman that's around, bro, you my boy, if it's my bro, there gotta be some place and some value to you or a position. You're not just sitting around in the motherfucking mouth. You're not his wife, then you're not finna just be sitting around in the nigga face. Like, you feel me? Type shit. And that should be for anybody. I don't know why Broadway wanna sit around dudes and their homies.
Well, if somebody introduces you, if somebody took the
I
time,
don't know what you're talking about.
if somebody actually walks in and takes
Right,
the
like
time
this
to
nigga square.
introduce somebody, that's being imposed on. I'm like, oh.
There's people in the chat say, what is Corey talking about? All the uninitiated don't know what I'm talking about.
I'm
like, don't
uninitiated.
introduce me, especially if I know that person.
That's how I believe it.
This is what I know. This is what I am. I admit that I am a C student.
In what? In life?
And everything.
Okay.
And school and everything. I'm a C student. So the way I like to do it is, I like for people to break it down to me like a C student. Help me to understand like I'm barely graduating. Break it down to me like a little child. The way that you would talk to a child, talk to me.
Right.
That's why I like to do it. And it's easier for me to digest it.
I like that you said that, but see, I'm at a stage of the game. I ain't got time to talk to kids.
Okay.
Hey.
Why not?
Hey, you know what's crazy? Oh, what the crazy thing about it? He said, talk to me like a child. Talk to me like a kid. Break it down. Man, what? For one, nigga, don't talk to me like no kid. And for two, you know, explain, give me a little different example or something. Like, you know, that's why I say he's too inviting, bro, too welcoming, bro. Like you welcome people to disrespect you, and you welcome certain shit. Like, I don't know, that dude Anton kind of difficult, bro, but basically telling you in so many words, like I said before, man, I don't want no broad coming around me with none of my homies just sitting around looking in my mouth. And vice versa. My broad not gonna be sitting around my homies just looking in their mouth. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is out, bro. However, this ain't your wife or something, your girl. I don't want to be knowing all these different broads coming around me all around. That's what he basically saying. I don't want all these different broads coming around me because this ain't your wife or this ain't your girl. You ain't finna keep bringing her around all these different spots we at. Every broad you got, she know where we're at. Nah, bro, that shit go bad like that, bro. And for the fact that he can't grasp what this dude's saying, it's like, damn, bro. Man, niggas a square, bro. But you, like I say, this is square from Delaware. It's squares everywhere. It's squares everywhere.
My kids grown. And I'm saying, like, if they ask me to go to the school and speak to the children, I would tell the children to do what's right. Because I know that's what they're supposed to do. I'll be like, listen, do what's right. Whenever you get that feeling like you're doing something wrong, then, step back and do what's right. That's what I would tell kids. That way I would be able to speak from the heart.
So you're one of those, do what I say, not what I do.
No. Let me tell you what my translation of that is. This is my translation of that. I don't want to substantiate my argument, or I don't want to break it down to where you'll actually understand it, because you may be able to break down what it is that I'm saying. So I choose to only speak in riddles, and I also want to speak in parables, because then I can say, well, if you don't know, you don't know, you don't get it. I might get it. I might know exactly what you're talking about, but I might act like I don't know what you're talking about because I want you to substantiate your argument. So that's what I stand on. But that's why I say break it down to me like a C student, so that I can truly understand exactly what you're talking about. So that we all can understand it, because we all may need to learn something.
Right. So
That's
look, what you said,
they teach, right?
you said you go, but what you said in there, that was a key word. You act like you don't know. And I know you act like you don't know, bro. You just said it. Believe me, you said it. Feel silly. He's really trying to, look, it was an intense moment in here, Anton, and we trying to make it where it is professional. We trying to make it where it ain't what everybody said might be or whatever the fuck. Because I ain't with all that. I ain't got to go to war with no man who visited our show and probably didn't understand one thing, how I was thinking, and I probably didn't understand one thing, how he was thinking.
Corey not gonna have me back on the show, y'all.
You funny, man. You
not gonna have me back on the show.
If I wasn't gonna have you back on the show, I wouldn't have shook your hand. I hope you believe that. When I caught myself, I was like,
You know what I'm doing right now, Phil? I'm putting pressure on him to get me back on the show.
But it ain't working
By saying that he's not going, because
it ain't gonna work like that. But I'm saying,
Corey don't like this, dog. He don't like this.
What? I think it's
Corey don't like. Why you talking to that man over there?
Because I gotta talk to Phil. I'm talking to Corey through Phil. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. Here's the thing.
Them the games when niggas get into fights. I'm telling you,
Here's
this is how it jump off.
Corey not gonna have me back on the show. Because Corey's not having fun right now. This is gonna be one of Corey's best shows. But he's not having fun right now. And Corey seems to be a feeler. I'm more of a results-driven guy. Corey seems to be the type of person that goes off of how he feels.
If you notice, I'm doing a lot of explaining to you about how the line can get crossed. But you're doing a lot of telling me what I am. I think that's homosexual behavior.
I said Corey seems to be, meaning that I'm leaving open a door to get corrected. I want him to correct me if I'm wrong, but I still want the freedom to be able to give my opinion. So you don't want me to give my
You
thoughts?
can have the freedom, brother. Why does it look like trying to take freedom from you?
No. I'm starting to feel some type of way, bro, because why is everything homosexual to you?
Well, this is what I'm saying. Like, if,
When
I'm gonna try to
did the
explain.
conversation turn into homosexuality again?
Okay, I'm gonna let you land. Because I don't want to talk over you.
I'm trying to understand it. Why is everything gay?
I can explain it.
Okay, go ahead.
Maybe I'm not saying that you're gay, but what I'm saying is, if you looking at another man and you say you talking to me through another man, if I'm a man, I'm gonna say, well, I'm right here.
Yeah, but you're not getting it.
You still talk about me, homie. This is a gay conversation.
It's not.
When you talking to men who play in riddles and stuff like that, I'm telling
You the one that's talking in riddles.
you ain't never been to jail, have you?
Hell no, I ain't never been to jail.
I can tell.
You been to jail?
No.
So
No.
what the fuck that mean then?
I'm just saying, like, if you went to jail, they would have to start you over from scratch.
What would they do to you?
The people who
You would be the tough one.
No. Just let me land with this. The people
I don't
who
think from a jail perspective, nigga. I'm not a jailbird. I'm never going to jail.
I see.
What the fuck is we
Well, you
talking
can't
about?
say what you'll never do, but
I'm
saying.
never going to jail, bro.
Well, okay.
I don't even have that in, dog, I don't even like that type of energy.
I'm just trying to make a point. Anton. What I'm saying is, I have been around enough people who have been institutionalized where I know how to carry myself around men who not finna play with you.
Correct.
That's all I'm saying.
I don't hang around niggas that been to jail, so I saw for it that way. The way you saw for it is a little bit different than the way I saw for it.
Okay.
So I choose not to hang around niggas that's been institutionalized, that had to carry themselves a certain way because they made a decision that they wasn't supposed to make.
And you know, it shows that you've been around people that ain't seen.
But you can't make that distinct decision, bro, because it could be your brother. Like, before I even met jail niggas, my brother went to YA, my brother went to camp. My brother was going to camp way before I started going to camp. My brother was in YA and shit. So it's like way before my brother was even in YA and shit, like, it's like, you gotta understand, like, that before my brother was even YA, bro. I mean, before went to YA, he was going to camps and shit, so I was already knowing certain things going on, certain behaviors, certain ways. I was learning that shit in the room, nigga. I'm watching him get dressed. I'm learning everything that he telling stories about niggas he done fought and shit. So you gonna pick that up. So I don't know I don't know how he was raised. He said he raised in Detroit. If you from Detroit and you from the most blackest fucking city in fucking America, predominantly blacks, and you saying that you don't know nobody that's incarcerated or been incarcerated or been around them, because you know, and that's the reason for you not knowing how to conduct yourself. That's kind of bizarre to me, bro. Like, cause like I say, even if you got a cousin uncle or a friend, cousin. It's somebody that's gonna be in jail or in your life that you ain't gotta hang around them, but you know that you can't go around them and play with. That's all I'm saying. You feel me? It's gonna be somebody you know that I can't play with this person. So when he say that, it's
side
like,
of the game, because some of the smartest men I know have they've been to college and gave that time up, and it was actually a learning process for them. But they still got to stand 10 toes down when they out here. Anton, I don't believe that you tried to disrespect me now that I've been talking to you. I don't believe that. I believe that you are the way you are. I am the way I am, and it can clash if people are not educated on how to be around each other, because men can go to war over misunderstanding.
He's throwing an intellectual shot right now.
What am I doing?
So without saying it, he's basically saying, oh, you from a different space, so you don't get the way that we move over here.
Over here or anywhere in the United States of America, and that's not a black thing. I'm talking about Caucasians, Hispanics, and Asians. Understand the respect level men must have when they're in front of each other, because it can trigger war.
I don't give
That's
a fuck
all I'm saying to
about
you.
what
I understand everything that happens when it happens. I'm a chess player. That's what I've been playing my entire life. Maybe you walked into something that you wasn't expecting. Maybe I knew what you was gonna do before you did it.
Maybe. But I tell you what, that's a dangerous game to play.
And it's crazy. See, that's why I say this content shit, bro. Y'all gotta be careful with this content shit, because he told that man that he sucked dick. Excuse me, he do you know, Jawmaster, he give Jawmaster 1000, basically. He said he give fellatio, right? He's saying that he forgive you for apologizing for saying that he sucked penis or whatever, but you still saying maybe you knew what you was doing. He's saying, man, you don't know no better, man. You disrespect me, you didn't know no better. And he's saying, but maybe I set you up to disrespect you. So it's like, that makes you want to slap a motherfucker, bro. Like, nigga, is you playing me or not? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I be saying, bro. Like, you give a motherfucker an inch and they just take a mile, bro. You give a nigga enough rope to break their motherfucking neck nowadays, man. It's crazy how he sit there and apologize. And it's like, it seemed like Corey is demanding and trying to bogart an apology more than demand one. You know what I'm saying? Like, you supposed to, at some point, you supposed to be like, look, homie, you keep on saying that shit, and I don't know what he gonna say, I ain't watching, but you keep on acknowledging that you was doing that shit on purpose, I'm gonna slap the fuck out you. I'm gonna slap your motherfucking ass. You know what I'm saying? Because if I'm telling you that you didn't mean to disrespect me, and you telling me that you a chess player, maybe you did it on purpose, and to see what I was gonna do, at that point, it's like, come on, bro. Come on, Corey. He telling you, babe. Now, the apology wasn't sincere then. Basically, that dude apologizing to you wasn't sincere. If that's how he truly feel. For sure.
A life that you live in. Because I'm telling you, man, it's a lot of people in the cemetery that didn't know it was going to happen like that fast. That's why out here, I try to walk under the code. There's a code out here.
No, you don't. And that's why I said...
You say I don't walk under the code?
No, you're hypocritical. I told you that to your face.
The whole world a hypocrite, but what are you talking about?
You're a hypocrite. You're a hypocrite when it comes to specifically you moving by a code.
I don't understand what you're saying.
Because you think that you can say what you want to say when you want to say it, and that people are supposed to respect the way that you move, but I don't think that you move the way that you're supposed to anyway.
I want this thing to be studied, because here's the truth. Brother Anton is talking about everybody else but himself and white men. This is a fact.
I like this chat. Let me tell y'all why I like the chat.
Everything but himself and white men.
No, listen. I told you I want to come back and have a full conversation about it. Or we can talk about it right now. I got nothing better to do.
Study this episode.
Shout out to
Asian male.
Shout out to the chat.
shit on
I'm not
yourself.
gonna shit on nobody.
Yeah,
Shout out
you
to
shitted
the
on
chat.
black people. You shitted on motherfuckers.
I feel like I shitted on you. To your face. To your face.
Be careful shitting on me, because I feel like you're talking shit again.
I'm not talking shit. I'm telling
Be
you.
careful.
I'm telling you.
You shitted on me to my face, but that shit will
Corey,
lead to some
will
danger.
we please stop the
Trust me.
the tough talk? I got security, you got security.
Homie, I ain't got security. They're my people.
Cool. Them your
You
security
gotta
people.
hire a motherfucker to be with you.
Absolutely. I'm always gonna have to hire somebody.
You better.
100%.
How you be talking?
Corey, stop talking tough. Stop talking.
Homie, you
just said that.
I'm not talking tough. I'm talking to you straight up.
Why are you so?
You said you disrespected me in my face. And then you act like it
You
was
said
all
that I
good.
disrespected you to your face. So I'm confirming what you said. You felt disrespected. So I am telling you that I disrespected you if that's the way you felt. Is that not what you said? You said that out of your mouth. And so I apologize when you said that you felt disrespected.
No. The reason you said you disrespected me in my
because
face.
you don't accept the apology because
You
you
still talking about everybody else except yourself and white men.
I'm telling you what I said. You felt offended by it, so I apologize. All I'm doing is rehashing the conversation that happened. Why are you so easily offended? We just
still talking about me? It sounds like I'm arguing with
because I'm right.
I be around
Oh,
bitches
shit.
and they tell me about myself all the time. Be gone.
No.
That shit don't hurt no feelings. It's probably better this way.
Because I just proved my point.
Be down. So you proved the point. Homie, just gone, man. Just gone, man. You gone.
I'm not the jet.
You done did this before. Get your bitch ass the Hey, homie.
All right, I'm out.
Get your bitch ass the fuck on. And walk over there with your bodyguard and your bitch, nigga. Walk over there with your bodyguard and your bitch.
You proved my point.
I got shit to do.
You're right.
Don't bring bitches up here, dog, that you ain't finna stand on.
Damn.
Remember I told you that. If you got a bitch with you, explain the bitch. Don't ask her to be on my show, nigga. Can she be on the show? I don't know that bitch, nigga. Now get your whole ass the fuck on and pay for your pussy like you got to, cake ass nigga. And go get you a bodyguard, cause a nigga finna slap the shit out your bitch ass. I got shit to do. I ain't finna follow that nigga out the door. I am who I say I am. I stand on it. Fuck a friend. Now who the next motherfucker to come up here? What up?
There's a new word in the dictionary called rage bait, right? So that's what you just witnessed. So
Rage bait.
It's
Let me tell you something.
It's a new word.
That ain't no new word.
Okay, bet. It's
Let me
old
tell you
behavior,
something.
new word.
Where I'm from, if a nigga say something about sucking dick, nigga, it's on.
And he knows.
I don't know nothing about no niggas saying nothing to no nigga where niggas talk about suck dick and niggas be ready to swing.
And he knows that.
But he didn't say that dick sucking shit again. Get your fat ass out of here, nigga.
That's a hate.
In here with this bitch that he know ain't his wife and motherfucker trying to get the bitch on the show. Bitch, nigga, you ain't got it like that, nigga. Get your cake ass out of here, nigga. Like, I'm finna be upset. This is what I wanted to talk about today, mainly. We have a situation in America going on where there are a lot of men that don't want to reveal themselves, but they have bitterness because they know you're not the type of guy they are on the backdooria side of the game. Let me say this one more time. There's a lot of men in this world that don't want to reveal themselves, but they're upset at men who expose backdooria, so they find other ways to talk about you, and they will never reveal who they are. I want to start a campaign to teach men how to be good sissies.
I'd be a good bitch.
I talked to a couple of people I know today. A good sissy is a man who knows how he gets down, and he knows how you get down, and he won't never cross them lines. I could be around a man who indulges in other men's behavior, and he know I don't get down like that. So if he don't ever impose it on me or find ways to talk crazy to me that's not straight on. See, the straight on way, he don't like you because you don't agree with the backdooria behavior. But if they don't want to come at you like, I know you don't like backdooria behavior, they come at you with is something else. It's the curveball effect. So we have to teach these guys how to be good sissies. Hold on.
I gotta
let's
say,
get on the phone.
again, remember, he would rather storm off than talk shit about
He's done that
white
before.
men.
He's done that. He didn't never say nothing about white men.
Democratic shit.
Right. He didn't never say nothing about white men.
Off. We wouldn't say shit about
But
white
he didn't have to say nothing about white men. If he said something about me sucking dick again,
Right.
I was already looking at that eyeball, because that's what I wanted. I wanted that nigga to be on that next podcast like this.
He wouldn't look a white man in the eye.
If he'd have said something about sucking dick right there, I was to have found that nigga, and whatever come with it, I'd be having to spend some more money in court, because I don't want no court cases. In fact, I really can't have a court case right now because I got shit going on with court cases. But I am a man, and you can't step to me with that dick sucking shit like right here. I can see if you were like out in the park arguing with a nigga, that nigga be like, fuck you, nigga, suck my dick. That's different. That's different. That's a nigga yelling, looking for it. But this motherfucker thought he was gonna sit here and say to me something about sucking dick. I ain't even mad at the nigga, because I believe the nigga is weird. But that's okay, you can be weird. You just can't step to motherfucker with dick sucking
Oh,
shit.
real. You can be weird, oh, get your weird ass over there.
Each other.
You take your weird ass over
And I
there.
really don't think he know that. Did he just say he ain't
Take
got no
your weird
friends
ass
that been to
over
jail?
there.
Did he really say that?
Ah.
Who the fuck ain't got people that went to jail that live in Detroit?
And I swear to God, listen, he took the fucking words right out my mouth. That's why I was saying, I just said this shit earlier. I say, man, you from Detroit. That's one of the most dominant black fucking cities. Like, how you from Detroit? You come from, and you stay in Detroit with predominantly black people, and you don't know nobody has been in jail? Oh, nigga, you ain't for the people. You don't hang around. No, not one. You don't got no cousin, no uncle. You ain't got no brother. You ain't got no sister. You ain't got no mama. You ain't got no grandma. You ain't got no goddaddy, no stepdaddy, no godbrother, no stepbrothers. You ain't got no aunt, no nephews. No, you ain't got none of that shit that's been in jail, bro. And you from Detroit. I'm not saying all people have to. That's not saying that. I'm not saying that. I'm saying for him to be from Detroit, and for him saying the way he act towards black people, and the way he act towards people that's I wouldn't say people that's facing recidivism, but the people that's been in the system, that's been incarcerated, it's like, damn, like, why you turn your nose up? For you to be black, you're supposed to be this and that, nigga, you're supposed to be uplifting them. And especially you talking about you employ this and that. If you're not employing the people that need it, what does it matter, bro? You know, and I'm not saying that they don't need a job, but you would think it'd make more sense to start with the people that's been in the mass incarceration, especially being from a predominantly bigger city. It's like, damn, you would think so, like, but I don't know, man. These niggas is crazy, man. They burnt the fuck out.
Reaching for some sort of.
Let me go back a little more.
For 19 years, he was able to win.
What happened? Did he live? I thought he went to use the bathroom.
Read the comments on. I am in danger. I could send it off. I could send it off. And I ain't trying to fix that. You can't say nothing to me about me sucking dick, wherever we at, in my face. You can say it online, like the whole nigga said it, like, oh, you said you disrespect. I say, who I disrespect? And the nigga couldn't think of nobody, so he reached for the Dave Chappelle shit. Yeah, the Dave Chappelle shit I did. I tried to be political with that. Yeah. I watched it. I didn't want to come right back online and trash it, but people gonna watch the shit. Did you read the comments on that shit? I didn't read a lot of them. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't read a lot of them. But it was what I said it was. Hold on, I just thought about something. Where the fuck Craig come from? I thought he had a show.
What happened? Did he live? I thought he went to use the bathroom. I thought he came back. Like, I was.
Hey, if y'all want to go check out the rest of that shit, man, go check that out for real. That's what's the shit? Corey Holcomb or whatever. Go check the shit. They going up though. This shit 177,000 views right now on hold with 18 hours. He going up. But go check that whole interview out. That shit kind of long. We've been watching it for a while. I'm gonna hold that. Like I say, like, subscribe, and comment. I don't care about some real shit or some nonsense. But they said something that's very important in here. Like they say, the word rage bait. Rage bait is in the dictionary. So be careful for motherfuckers out here rage baiting. I don't know, honestly, the definition of it. I haven't looked it up to see what it is. I didn't know this shit was in the dictionary. I didn't even know rage bait was a word. But now I'm finna go look it up. My computer kind of dead, so I can see it. So I'm gonna look up and see the definition of rage bait and see what the fuck goes on, man. Because y'all gotta be careful. There's motherfuckers out here doing that. There's motherfuckers out here, these podcasters, they putting you in situations. So just be careful on who you sit in front of too, man. All money ain't good money. And this is going to really definitely determine, you know what I'm saying, what it is. Motherfuckers know they can throw you $1 or two. They going to do it. They going to give you the ultimate whoop-de-doo. Because, I'm going to give you an example. Scotty Face was thrown off, right, by whack, a price of $1. He sold his soul for a price. I'm not saying he sold his soul literally. But whack gave him some money, and he brought DC Draco. Whack gave Jalise some money. He brought DC Draco. So these dudes can be brought. And for what I'm looking at, I don't think that, honestly, shit, from the Jalise shit, and it's time to say it looked like DC Draco probably paid for that motherfucking interview. I don't know, man. Look, he probably paid for that interview to sit down with her or something. Who knows, man? You know what I'm saying? Who knows? But, hey, it is what it is. Like I say, like, subscribe, and comment. I don't care about some real shit or some nonsense. Y'all let me know what y'all feel about the whole situation with the boy Corey, man. I feel like Corey got marked out at a point where the nigga kept saying he didn't do nothing but keep looking at it further. I think that dude is just a weirdo, man. I don't think Corey got marked out in a sense. I think that he should have. I don't know what's going on in his head, man. I don't know what nobody should have and could have did. I'm not going to say that. But I'm saying that dude was rage baiting. He definitely was purposely trying to get him to a space. And honestly, now that I see the whole thing, I'm glad that dude didn't sock that dude out. Some people is intentional. Some people play stupid. So when that dude plays stupid, I feel like, yeah, nigga's a buster. Like when you bring somebody into reacting a certain way, don't bitch out, don't mark out, don't do no buster shit. Stand on that shit. So he kind of like sorry his way up out of it. Oh man, I apologize to you. But then still try to act like he disrespected the dude. But really, he was just looking for a viral moment. You could tell that other dude was just looking for a viral moment, man. So like I said, like, subscribe, and comment. I don't care if it's about some real shit or some nonsense. Go check that whole video out, bro. These niggas is crazy as a motherfucker. Niggas need to start understanding what the fuck content and what disrespect is. If not, I want to see somebody get slapped real motherfucking ASAP. Niggas is crazy, man. Y'all let me know what y'all feel. These niggas.